Yes, hello. I'm gonna keep that
Clearly.
in. I'm not gonna start over.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
Hello,
We
I'm
won't
Sasha.
start
I'm co-founder at Almost Good Games.
Hi, I'm Niels, and I'm also the co-founder of Almost Good Games and also the lead developer of Betrayed.
Exactly. And we have decided to finally sit down and record some updates for the game so that it's a bit easier to follow with what we have been doing while it's been quiet. Because unlike what I think, Niels is not actually sitting in a dark room doing nothing. He's programming and adding features and fixing bugs, right?
I hope so. No, no, of course, I'm creating some new fantastic features with some new interactables. So let's dive into it, and we hope you guys have some fun watching it.
Because this is completely unscripted and unplanned. But yes, it will be fine.
Sure, as everything in our life, right?
Everything is as structured as this video.
So, ah, uh, with one which feature should we show first?
I would
What do
first
you
show the
think?
feature of sharing the screen.
Ha! It's not a feature of mine, but okay. Sounds good for me. Wait a second. Also, we don't name any brands, right? So better
Sure.
to whatever.
Discord.
Cut. Sorry for that. Wait a second. There it is. Our Unreal Engine. Whoop whoop.
And I think the first thing already visible is the slightly changed visual style in the
Yes,
main
indeed.
menu.
Uh, yeah. On every map we have now um, added some new shaders, and now we have a toony, refreshed look with some detailed outlines, and yeah, it looks very nice. Also, we have the ability to look into another map. One of my favorite game maps is the Office map,
Ah,
and
who could have come up with
let's
that?
let's take a closer look. Also, we have some more detailed, some more meshes in there, and then we have a better look how the shader really works and how is the outcome.
And the funny thing is, we have been talking about this for a long time, and
Yeah,
then looked into it yesterday and decided that
and
that's it.
yeah, that's it. We tried some shaders and we found I think the first or the second
Yep.
try was the shader we think this gonna be our final
Maybe
decision.
you can go to a couple locations and then toggle the shader on and off so people can see the
Yeah, right,
difference.
right. So this is our lobby, the main room, I would say, the spawn room of our main character. So just let me search for the post-processing volume and the material, and then we have a before and after. So this are with the shader activated the picture, and now I'm turning them off, and this is what the map currently looks like.
Yeah. It's not a big difference, but I think it's big enough to give it a
Yeah,
unique visual style.
yeah, yeah. Give it a unique style and also adding some positive visual value to the game, I
Yeah.
think, because some of the placements on the wall, like the posters, yeah,
Yeah.
are how do I say it?
They
Yeah,
pop
I
more.
would pop. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the word I'm searching for. They popping more out, and yeah, it's definitely a good good shader for us. So we take a close fly through. And now we're coming to the kitchen. Um, I like the staple and jelly. Just saying.
Who knows
And
the reference? Huh?
and now I'm turning off the shader again, and uh, it's not that big different, but
Yeah, I think you
I'm
can.
feeling it.
Yeah, you can see it most. I think in the TV on the right side here.
Yes.
That's a little like the outlines is like sharper outlines. It's a bit
Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah. I
But yeah,
think so as well.
and I think the map that profits most from this effect is the crater map, the moon crater map.
Oh, yeah. Should we take a look in the Moon Crater map?
Why not?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sure, of course. We have the ability, the power to make it to make it run faster, smoother. We have $6 million. No, of course not. We're poor. Yeah, this is our Moon Crater map. The map exists in our game since the last update.
Yep.
Um, the playtester, yes, I think, yeah, the playtester was very happy about the map and had a much fun playing it. And also, I can show the difference between post-processing off and on. Wait a second.
It's
There
also
it
one
is.
of my favorite maps because of the low gravity.
Oh yeah. So this is one off. Um, the difference are not so big, but I think it's a huge impact for the eyes, in my opinion.
I think the light is what changed a lot. If you go closer to the or on the inside to the
Yeah,
lights,
we go inside.
yeah, it's like a little bit bloomy and like
So
the
this
lights are
is
not.
the default setting. I turn it up again, and now it work. It looks polished for me.
Yeah, I think here in
And
this room, try go back to that last room and toggle it. No, through the door.
through the door,
Yeah, this room and toggle it. I think in the ceiling with the lights you can see it a lot. Um,
yeah, but maybe I turn it off again,
yeah,
and you see it worked very well because we're now in the editor. But I can say if you play it in a standalone version or in the build version, the difference between shader on and off is a little bit more.
yeah.
So um, stay tuned. So this is the one with shader on.
Do
And
you?
yeah, I like how some of the faces get some outlines, but in fact there aren't any outlines from the original, and that's what I definitely like because
Hmm.
we have some more details for the eye to capture, and I like it very well.
Yeah. Do you want to use the opportunity while we're on this map and show the new doors that we have added to it?
Sure. For just I need a second to taking a small setup in the game mode because we're now playing with one guy. Easier to show
Hmm.
than with two clients, and I think we're good to go. Um, don't be afraid. We will see. Uh, do
I,
you capture some audio? Because I think the audio is still
I
capturing, not
do. I need to make it a little bit more quiet, but I'm
so.
getting it.
Uh, okay, because just right now I'm not getting it. Ah, okay. Not afraid. Don't be afraid of the music. It's a little bit loud in the beginning because we spawning right into the map and don't have the player profile already loaded and also don't have the right settings. But
Yeah. And generally
we,
there's some like debugging information on the top left. Like there's
yes,
certain stuff that can be ignored. But I think in game you can really see the different graphic style a lot better too.
yeah.
It looks so much nicer.
So first of all, the new doors, right?
There were no doors at all, and now we have doors.
Yeah. This map hadn't any doors before, and also we now have double slided doors, so double slat doors. Sorry.
Hmm.
First of all, in the beginning, we had just one door for one entrance, and now we have the ability to have double doors. They open exactly at the same time, and also here we have more than 2 slots. Yeah, for one door and have a bigger entrance. So wait a second. Open.
Ah,
And
special doors.
special doors, right?
Really
So
nice.
now we're in the big corridor. We have different doors. This one is the same as behind me. And now we're coming to the next big doors. I think Sasha liked this one the most.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Ah,
It's a really nice animation.
yes. I liked it.
€5 to the animator.
Yeah. Oh, it's me. Then when do I get the bucks from you?
At the end of the month.
Okay, hopefully. Because I'm tight on budget right now. No, just kidding.
So,
So yeah,
yeah, what else?
we're
Is there anything else new on this map specifically?
I don't
We shot
think
the
so.
shader, the doors are
One,
added.
yeah, one thing, but it's added to every map. So we have the gun gamble.
Hmm.
This is a totally new feature, teasered several times,
Yeah,
but only finished last week, I think.
it's basically a mini game that you can play on the map, right?
Yes.
A-
Ah, I found it. That's
And
good.
as a disclaimer, this is currently designed for the Western, for the High Noon map, right? And will
Yeah,
be customized, and the style of the table will fit the level in the future.
correct. So we have the ability to sit down on a table. In the middle of the table, we have a revolver with one bullet in the drum. I think um, it's familiar to some other thing, but in fact, here we have not that you shoot or try if you have a blank in the drum by yourself at yourself. You try to shoot your opinion
Opponent,
and
yeah.
your opponent. Sorry, no. Maybe we can shoot at your opinion. No, no, it's not. So you have the ability after every round to bail out. So you have to pay some um, small fees if you stand up. With every round, you have lesser bullets in your drum, and so the risk to get shot is higher. Also, the fee rises for every round. If you get shot, the round is over for you. Who had guessed? And the winner get 1,000 BCs added to his BC konto. And the fee if someone leaves the table earlier in the round, also the winner or the last man sitting, we can say, get the fee on his BC konto.
Yeah, so it's nice if you feel a little bit like gambling, you have the chance if you find a second player to basically gamble for some BCs to increase your amount.
Right, and now you see some interesting things. The creator has the fantastic outlines in the background. I like it so much.
Yeah.
If there's something new, I wouldn't say so for this map. The gravity was in the yeah, we have the arcade is still a newer thing. We can play it because in the last I think in the last patch, yeah, we had some play tester and they wished that they can go on the arcade machines and play some little mini games. And for us, the customer wishes are like orders, and so just just a small joke. But for us, it is really important that
Oh,
our
there.
what is it?
No,
What
I
you
was
say?
about to say there was a coin there.
Yeah, I searching for a coin. So just order myself. So now we have the ability to have some coins, just the flippy one.
And it's gone.
Oh no!
You had to drop it.
Oh yeah, sorry for that. We will search for another one, but in a good way, I can say we have at least 10 coins on the map. We will increase this number because um, everyone needs some coins, right? So you can find some coins on the maps. They are interactable items right now. They get they need one slot, one item slot. You can go on the card and turn it on, and then you see on the screen the game you are able to play. Wow, much excited!
A
Woohoo!
game and a game.
A game in a game. It's what an inception, right? So we can go on it and then have the ability to go away or play the actual game. It's just tappy chicken. So you have the chance to increase your high score with every gap you can get through. And yeah, if you miss the right click and hit some of the pillars, uh, you'll get game over. Also, one thing that comes but not now is yeah, it's a little hard for us to integrate this feature, but it's an important feature for us, and we still like the idea that also player can competitive gamble against the high scale of another one around the world. So in a newer version, you get a high score, and it should be an online high score of all gamers in Betrayed that play Tappy Chicken and get, I think, over 20,000 K and above. They're higher than the default gamers in there because a high score needs an ending and beginning. So, and if you're above the first 10 default player, then you get an entrance in the online high score and will shown there. Think it's a
And
nice
and
feature.
I think like an in-between step might be to have a local high score for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that might be if you do see some high scores in there already, that might be local, but we're gonna definitely send out a note and add it to the patch notes if it's becoming online. And I guess you will automatically see if you see random people's Steam names in your Tappy Bird game.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's
Here's
it
nothing to do.
for this
Yeah,
map.
here's just a coin. Yeah, that's it for this map.
Should we also
Ah,
show the new map that's coming? I think it
uh,
has been teased in the demo.
you mean the movie night? Yeah, of
Exactly.
course. Why not? Why not? Um,
And so
yeah.
all of this will come with the update 0.9, right? Or 0.91, however it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah. I believe it. We discussed it before. It could be 0.8.7.1.1.1.1.
Okay, so maybe even earlier, but with the
However,
next update. Let's just say with
yeah,
the next update.
yes.
Okay.
So,
Number
um,
versioning to be determined.
right. uh, we could step in, right?
Yeah, I think that's the easiest to show the map.
Yeah. Uh, wait a second. Ah, yeah. Everything works. Oh no. This is a problem we have to tackle, but and that's in fact one thing I believe. It's about the lower frame rate because we're in the editor, and the lower frame rate is the problem why something fell through the ground. So it
Yeah.
won't be in the standalone or builded version.
Yeah, and it's good to just know that, we're aware of this happening, and we're trying to fix this as soon as we
Yes.
can. Also, you could see the nice new double doors that you implemented just now.
Yeah,
There you
of
go. Very
looks good.
nice.
So now we're in the entrance hall of our cinema.
Yeah.
The
Maybe I can
gates are
say a word. I actually,
yes.
you detailed it. You added the final touches to make it work better, but I did the rough layout of the map. So basically, we just try to have an open entrance area, again, with the idea in mind that there will be tasks coming to all the maps. So there's stuff that you can be doing up here. Also, logically, it makes sense to have like a food court and like a ticket ordering area. And you can then walk through this long hallway and have different theaters to the left and the right that you can go to. Um, exactly. They're basically all the same, just I mean, like in real life, right? Um, but the thing is, this is all very separated. So you go into a room, and then you're in that room, and you need to leave through that same door to get back into the hallway. And we wanted to make the gameplay a little bit more dynamic and being able to like get away secretly. So we connected all these cinema rooms with fire exits or emergency exits, as you can see, that for one connect the cinema theaters to each other, but also you can go down into the basement, and then you can see all the rooms are connected. And as you saw earlier, Niels can go all the way back to the front, where you could also pop back out in the lobby and yeah, basically give it a little bit more freedom to go places. And there's of course also a trader room or a trader area, which I'm sure Niels is currently on the way
I'm on
to.
my way. Yes.
Yeah. um, yeah, it's the same concept. There's a specific door only the trader can access, and once he goes up,
Wait a second, there is a new feature we have
oh,
to tell
okay.
about the trader doors
Oh, yes, true.
because um, first of all, to the beginning, the trader doors works like normal doors. So you go on a door, press E or your interact key, and the door swings open and stays in this position. And we thought it's not a good idea for a trader room. And if you're in a hurry as trader and you don't have the time to watch your back and close the door.
Hmm.
So now it is in fact so that if you open the door, you have some time to go through and the door close automatically behind you.
Yeah.
So
This also helps, like if previously the trader left the door open and an innocent would run in, the trader could lock that person in and you could basically not play anymore because you were stuck in that room. So that prevents that mostly as well. But yes, there's this trader area in the cinema with a very nice skylight, as Niels points out
a
here.
new no, just a new feature,
New
new skies.
new skies, true, with new cloud and sky system in the next version as well. And this upper area here connects all the cinema rooms, so that the rooms where the cameras or the projectors are in, so the trader can secretly, huh?
Bad joke in mind.
Oh yeah,
Maybe there's sitting Abraham
yeah. I
Lincoln
was just
somewhere
thinking the
in
same thing.
yeah, okay, basic. Sorry for that.
No,
Sorry for
that's okay.
that.
So, but the idea is, again, that teasing a little bit that there might be new trader features here for the traders, for example, to be able to activate films, and then the light goes darker in those rooms, giving the innocents like the disadvantage that they can't see what's going on. Something along those lines would be the plan. But basically, the trader has a separate area. Everything is connected up there, and yeah, has a safe space.
and has 2 entrance points. So
And again, yeah, this I think we've updated this for the office map too, that there's not just one
every
door.
map has, yeah, every map should have one trader room at least.
Yeah.
This is the new update, and also have 2 entrance points, except of the Arctis map,
Hmm.
because there I need more inspiration to find a good way to escape in a certain way from the trader room. Here's another
Hmm.
trader room entrance. Also nice feature, and I think we don't had this, yeah, because the map is new, we don't have this feature.
Yeah.
We have some movie poster, and they're random. We have, I think, 8 different movies we can present in this cinema.
And I think you have to do the classic. All relations to real movies are absolutely coincidental.
Yeah, right. The names are just a bunch of brain farts. So,
This is still my
um,
favorite, the Dino.
yeah,
Dinzo Park.
Dinosaur Park, Dinzo Park. Yeah, right. It's Dinzo Park. Arr, dangerous. So, yeah, we have Cyberland, Dinzo Park. I like it. Also, Angry Paul. We don't know what could it be, but no more than ever. No, not now more
No
than
more
ever.
than ever, yeah.
Yeah. And we have Karate Panda 3.
Yeah.
The
And
number is a big function, right?
and I don't know if you mentioned it, but these change randomly every time the map loads too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said that before.
Okay.
Right. We have 8 different um, movie
Yeah.
poster,
So there's
and
some different changes on the map to make it a
yeah,
little bit
yeah,
more fun.
correctly. Also, what is new? We have the vending machine.
Yep. That's another big thing.
Um, Also, for this, you need the coin as item, and then you can press your interactive key to spend a coin and get something as exchange.
That falls through the floor.
So yeah, that's a kind of life story. Life is hard at some point, very disappointing. No, just kidding. In fact, this shouldn't happen. But we try another one. Ah, it stays on the ground. So yeah, you have the chance to get one of 6 different snacks. They're little snacks, 3 and 3 big snacks. Um, they have funny names, and also they're consumable, and you can store them in your inventory, so you can eat them if you need them. So you can also eat them if you don't need them and have just funny sounds, because snacks are there for the eating. But in fact, the big snacks restore 15 HP, and the small snacks restore 10 HP. So it's a smaller version of an health kit, or the use of an water dispenser.
And it's
Or if you
random what you're gonna get, right?
right.
Mm.
Yeah. Also, you have the ability um, to have the more information button to press. So in my case, it's the button M, but you have the ability to set it up in your settings. So you
I think the default
can.
is X, isn't it?
I don't know. For me, it's M. I
Oh,
don't know what the default setting is, but
I- I'm the
also
programmer.
for
I don't know the defaults.
yeah, right. I don't have to remember all the defaults, but for nearly every interactable, you have the ability to see more information, and here you can read E to gain 15 HP. The Crisp Crusaders.
Yeah,
Here,
and I think if you show it on a weapon, on the weapons, it's especially useful because it gives you some statistics so that you know, see fire rate and, which weapon works better
Oh,
for you.
yes, of course. You mean the more information.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
Yeah, so I
So,
think that's a nice little feature. It's not in the way, but if you press the key, yeah, you can still see
yeah,
some extra info.
right. And for nearly everything you can interact with. So, um, we hope the gamer, don't standing for an interactable and don't know what to do. That's not a good way to program something, because um, we like the easier way to have the ability to read. What should you do?
Yeah, and I think
In fact, we have to say it's not for everything you can or you can interact with in the game. The case, because it's just for the major interactables that you get some more detailed information how to interact with them, what should you do. But for some minor things, some hidden things, we just want that the user find out how to use to get an uh, I would say an oh effect, right?
yeah, and I think for something like a door, it's enough information that it says open door.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Yeah. So also the gun gamble has some more information, and I think also the chest. No,
it just
strange,
doesn't. But open
but
chest is pretty
but
obvious.
yes, I would say everyone knows what to do with the chest. Antidote is now in the chest available. So if you get stung by a poison gun, I would say, and you're poisoned, then you have the ability to
Heal.
use the antidote to heal yourself, to patch yourself up, and
Yeah. I think that's
yeah.
a good opportunity to also show maybe the new trader weapons that are coming with the next update.
The new trader weapons? You
I've heard,
leaked.
I've
Yeah,
heard there are some.
yeah. Our current state, we have. Um, let me think about it.
I think the
Four
explosive chicken
was the last one.
was the last one that was already in, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we have four new trader items. It's the first one, the bear trap.
Which also directly shows two really nice new features. One is, and you can go into more detail in a moment, the updated crosshairs for each item.
Yes,
And the other one is that when placing it down, it's not this green preview anymore, but it's like a nice bending down animation now.
yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
very nice.
So, how does the bear trap works? As you already seen, you can place it down and just waiting, or just wait. So, just wait for some innocents to step on it, and then they get caught. Uh, so, and they can't move anymore, and they have to press E immediately and repeatedly, and then they disarmed the trap and can move around.
Yeah.
Also, they get initially 10 HP
Mhm.
damage.
And I think what's also super important is that the trader who placed the trap can over the entire map see a little
Yes,
icon at that location that someone got trapped in the trap.
right. Maybe we should show some of the trader weapons with two clients so you can see it from both perspectives.
Would you want to do that maybe on the test map so it's a little bit more performance?
Yes, but I would say we go through the new things on the map, and I think we're now done with it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So we can hop on the test map, and yeah, wait a second, and then dive into the new Quader weapon. Maps, game. No, it's not game maps. It's just map testing. Don't be afraid. It's a little bit messy in here, but yeah, someone can order the biggest cows and don't get his live and straight banned. So we will see. So I just set up that we play with two guys. Give me a sec. So there it is. Game 2. Yes, and go. And I need, yes, now we have the two clients. So we have the innocent, also the VIP, and on the right side we have the trader. We can just place a beer trap. Maybe we do it behind a wall or a door so we can show how it looks if you don't have any clue. So now I'm just an innocent traitor. No, don't get it. Okay.
No,
So
no.
the innocent hopping into the bear trap, and now you see on the right side that the trader gets a small widget on his screen, and he knows exactly which bear trap was not disarmed, but how do you spell it if it's activated?
Yeah.
Then we go with it, and you can go steps back, and the widget has every time the same size, so it's easy to see. Also, it's good yellow, and in this position, the innocent is an easy target for one of my favorite weapons.
Ah, the rocket-powered baseball bat. Nice miss.
Clap for me. big tones and then nothing behind them. But so now it worked. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
If you're good in the game, then it's easy. If you're just a developer, then it's not so easy to hit.
Just being the developer doesn't make you a pro.
Right.
Okay. Next trader weapon. What do we got?
Yeah, wait a second. So we have to wait for the roles to set. The other one is a traitor. Also, new feature. We don't reset on this map, so don't be panicked. All the things are gone if the round starts over. But we can now say about a new feature that gives us the power to implement newer things that will improve the gameplay also for some other maybe new rules. We don't
New
know.
roles coming, yeah?
New
Who
roles,
knows?
maybe. So if you get smashed by a baseball bat or get killed in other ways, then your dead body will bouncing through the whole map and doing the vector physics thingy that's funny as hell. But at the particular place you get killed, there spawn a dead body white chalk outline on the ground, and in the next patches or updates, it could be a thing to interact with those and find some informations who killed or which weapon was used to kill, something like that. And also the trader gets some new features to interact with it. So stay tuned for that. But
Yeah. And I think we've talked
we will
about
see.
it. This is also a good opportunity to do some really funny things, like make these outlines being random, as in maybe there's one with a Mexican hat, or with
Or
clown
yeah.
shoes, or a giant
Or a big,
mustache.
yeah, thank you. A giant mustache
Yeah,
or
so we're looking into if we can design some custom outlines that then just randomly get picked when someone gets killed.
Yeah, correctly. So another traitor thingy.
Mhm.
Could be the RC bomb car. Yeah, this was a tough one because we have to implement the Chaos vehicle for Unreal Engine. So we wanted that we have a vehicle like an RC car and it is drivable. And I just place it, and this is placed like other placeable items before. You just bend over and place it on the ground. And then the traitor goes, how you see in a small animation, he holds an controller. We don't know which controller.
No brand association.
No brands or something like that, but in fact he's holding one controller and are in the controlling animation. So if you see someone standing around with the controller in his hands and looking down, maybe,
Maybe it's
just
a traitor.
maybe it's a traitor. So you have the ability to drive around with your car. No worries for everyone. It's not stick. It's automatically, so you don't have to shift the gears, and you have the possibilities to move slowly or fast to your enemy, your new victim, and with the interact key or the mouse button for shooting, you detonate this bomb and also your victim. Um, of course, this bomb hasn't the same radius as an exploding barrel or the self-destruction bomb, because you have some pros like the movement of
Mhm.
your of the bomb, and also you can kill people without showing yourself. And I think it's a better way to have the bomb with a smaller radius, and yeah.
And I think it's a good, since the trader doors automatically close now, if you're a good enough player and you open the door,
Mm,
quickly place the car, drive out, you could be standing safe in your room, but the car's outside.
uh,
It's going to be
yes.
tough, but it could be possible.
Also, you don't mention you can be two traitor. So
Oh,
teamwork.
true. Yeah,
You can
teamwork
team
is a big
up.
factor. Yeah, one trader opens the door, the other drives out.
Yeah, but maybe now that you mention it, we should implement like a range for that. So the remote has
We're
a
gonna see. We're gonna let
range.
people decide if
Yeah,
they want to rage or abuse
yeah. So
it.
the next one. Therefore, I need some calves, and I hope I have
which
spawned some calves.
which is also new,
Handcuffs.
right? The
Yeah, the
cups.
handcuffs are completely new, but no trader weapons. Hopefully, I haven't
So
done my job right.
so those
But
can also spawn in chests, right?
correctly.
Or the vault.
Um,
Can the vault also have them?
uh, at this point, no, because the vault only spawns the trader detection.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Um, but I have to spawn them manually. What a bummer. Wait a second, you're now part of the big developer project. No, just kidding. So give it a sec. We do an new inventory, and we're spawning the what does it call? Item calf. No, handcuff maybe. Of course it is. Naming convention. I'm a huge fan of it. So give it another try, and hopefully there are some handcuffs spawned on the ground. Wait a second. Uh, just have to adjust the monitor. Oh, come on. Isn't so hard, right? So, ah, so that are a new item, the handcuffs. we also have a video about it, I think, right?
Do we already?
On TikTok or
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitter,
yeah.
where we show the handling of the handcuffs. So the innocent has now not only the innocent, everyone has now the ability to handcuff some other guy who's suspicious, or you're just a traitor and want to annoying some innocent. So you can equip them, go near the person and press the interact key. Wait a second. So, and then he's cuffed. Also, everyone has the chance to release them. So it's not that only the one who cuffed you can release you. No, the whole yeah, wait a second, I'm running in a dead end there in the sentence, but everyone on a map can release you. So
Which brings us
also
to the new trader weapon, or trader tool, I
correctly,
should say.
the Shredder tool, und zwar it's German. God damn it. So if you're cuffed, you have only the chance to run around, crouch, and jump, and you get an indicator that you're cuffed if you open the weapon wheel. You have unarmed and also an image of the handcuffs. But if you're a trader, you can buy the handcuff key. Oh, what a convenient that you know the right keys for the right handcuffs. But you can buy them and then use them from the weapon wheel. And ta-da! You're free again and are able to hit back.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
So be aware, if you handcuff someone, he could probably release himself. But also, if he just free and you don't notice anything, it could be another player that think, maybe he's not an innocent an trader, and release him. So we don't know. We don't know. It's a hard thing to tell who's trader or not in some cases.
Yeah.
Last but not least, I think it's the steroids. Yay! Yeah, that's the last trader weapon update for this patch.
And I think this also goes along with a feature that we actually pushed with the last update that it seems like a lot of people haven't even noticed, which is that you can sprint now in the game when you hold shift.
So yeah, maybe we should show it.
Yeah.
We have now under our health bar. Hey!
So you were
Now
wanted to talk
we're back
about
again.
the sprinting.
Yes, yes, yes. Beneath the health bar, the blue one, you have now an orange, yellow, golden. Oh wow, what a timing! Progress bar, and that progress bar represents your stamina. In fact, if you hold shift, you run faster, but also you use your stamina. If you don't run, the stamina will go back to normal again, and you can use it
And
as you
there's
like.
thanks to that, there's also use for the alcohol now. If you want to talk about that real quick.
Yeah, we do it. We do it. Um, Also, the drunken effect uh, got modified. So yeah, we do it real quick. So I have no stamina left, cannot run, and now I'm drunk something, and my stamina fills itself really really fast. And also, if I now run, I don't use as much stamina as a not drunk person, I
Yeah.
would
So
say.
just like in real life.
Yeah, exactly. And also the drunk effect got reworked, so it's not so hard and yeah, druggy anymore, I would say. It's not like on a trip, it's just you're drunk too much. alcohol.
Yeah,
I
and
think
I think
it
uh,
it's a little bit smoother
in
and
the
not so
future,
disturbing.
yeah, and I think in the future we also want to add that the character slightly moves automatically in directions,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
that
some random
that adds a
input.
little bit more to the effect as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, that I guess brings us to
So the
the
steroids.
exactly.
Steroids, yeah. They gives you the chance to run for 20 seconds, I think nearly twice as fast as you would normally. And also you don't use some stamina. So we can do it in a run. That's the normal run. And if I use the stamina, you now see I'm going off like a rocket, like SpaceX through the sky, and don't use any stamina. So it's a fast way to go away from the crime scene or hunt down some enemies they are hiding or just running away. Then take the steroids and you will soon behind them.
Exactly. And I think the last thing that we could show are the changed crosshairs and the fact that they're
Ooh.
animated now. And
Yeah, but there's still more.
there's still more,
So, sorry to say that,
but
but
wait, there's
there's
more.
more.
Okay.
So we have vending machines. They're working like the other snack vending machines. Now we have drink vending machines as well. You can get two different sorts of drinks. One is my favorite beer, Bud Light beer, creative, and the other one is the soda, and both do the same. They restore your stamina, um, yeah, to the max. Nice thing if you're innocent and you need to run over the map, then it's a good way to have one of these drinks in your inventory. Come we now,
Oh,
another
true.
one. Yes, we have the cannons are now a thing you can use. Um, as wished from the player tester as well, use the cannons. Also, we
Hmm.
don't have any cannonballs on the ground right now. My fault. But in fact, you are able to use these cannons. Also, we have a video already uploaded for that, so please look into that. Um,
Exactly.
what else do we have? The chest. Oh, there are cuffs into the chest. Yes, that's what I told.
Ah,
One of my favorite is
the piano.
I like it so much. So you can sit down and just play a relaxing song for your enemies, your friends.
Hope not to
Um,
be shot while you do it.
right. Also, the piano is has an attenuation, so you you can choose if you want to hear them or not. Also, it's an effect. You can just blend it out, but um, you can leave the piano and everything's silent, and everyone can go to this, and everyone hears the exact same sound.
And they
And we have
spawn. Do they spawn on every map or just on the High Noon and
in
Office?
no, they spawn, I think, in 3 or 5 maps right
Okay.
now.
Maybe we can at some point have a sci-fi piano that plays different sci-fi
Yeah.
music.
Like a keyboard or something like that,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you get some chip tune. I
yeah.
would like.
So there's lots
So
of options to bring this to all the maps and to add some more details to all of them.
right, and also we have 7 different songs.
Hmm.
Um, one other thing for the trader room will be, so we're not
Ah,
even finished or close or near the finish, but we have security cams.
but that will not come with
They,
the next update, right? Do you think?
yeah, correctly,
Yeah.
correctly, like the other things we just showed. But yeah, Yeah, there will be in the trader room some monitors. They are connected with each monitor with one camera, and then you have the ability to overwatch your enemies, friends, something like that, and look what they do. Also find some hiding spots of them without using the spy glasses. Now that I say spy glasses, also they got improved. God
True.
damn it.
There's
We've
so
done too
much.
much.
It's
We've
so
done too
much
much.
that got added in this update. Yeah.
Yes. So that's for the civilian cameras, right? Yes. Also, we now have some information in the spy glasses. You now have the life and the name of the player.
Yeah.
So, um, but this is just the case if you play with name tags on.
Hmm.
So if you play with name tags on and you want to to kill a special person, maybe your best friend, who deserves it every time, then the spy glasses are the way to go, and you can hunt him down. I would say. So that's it. Do we have another thing? I
I
think
think there's a
so.
lot more of like small
Yeah,
things that got
smaller things, but
changed and adjusted, but I would
yeah,
almost say these are like the big new changes that are interesting for
yeah,
playtesters
I think
and
so.
beta testers.
So maybe we do a small test of the civilian cameras, right? You see, it's a little bit laggy on purpose because security cameras. It's like surveying cameras of the UFOs or something like that. It's
Yeah,
every time shitty
I
quality.
was about to say it's like a UFO video. It's never in good quality and it's never
Yeah, yeah,
like
right.
clearly to see.
Yeah, I think it's enough quality to see who's there, what he's doing, is he hiding on a particular spot, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a funny thing.
Yeah. And I'm
And that's
really
it.
glad like this was on the Office map in the very, very early, like in the first version of the Office map we had it, and it was
Yeah,
so bad performance, like what 17 FPS with the cameras on. It was
yeah,
terrible.
because every frame we rendered the thingy, and so um, just right now it's like we have 5 instances of the game, and for every monitor the viewport got rendered. And we had some bad settings in the beginning, and now we improved it, and are glad that we don't have the same issues with the performance lag.
Yeah. So the short story is Niels did a lot of optimization to make it work, and it works really well now. I'm so happy that it's in there. I really like the idea, so I'm really happy.
Performance optimization. That's the one we should
Yes,
announce.
we should definitely talk about that. That's true. We're always coming to the end, and then it's like, oh, but we should talk about this also. But the
Sorry for that,
performance is
guys.
important, so
Yeah,
let's hear what's new with that.
we had an so every actor in the Unreal Engine has a particular state frequency for the replication stuff. So if you have an invent, maybe a coin, just say the coin. He got, if I get it straight, 100 times per second an update to the server, and the server send it back to every client. 100 times a second, and
For one coin.
for one coin, and the parent of the coin is the base item class, and that has also the um, update frequency of 100, as well as nearly every actor we used in the game. So we're now happy to say that we adjusted it a little bit to 10. So
Yeah.
so we had minor reworks of the interactables and the items that they would work with a lower update frequency, the same way as they do right now. but we could reduce the update frequency by 90%.
Yeah, and I think
And
that's a huge thing, especially when you see how many items are on the map, and it's always getting more. We're talking about adding a lot more coins, you said it earlier, to the maps, and a lot more planks and cannonballs to, make it easier to find them and make it more fun to shoot around. Every
yes,
item, basically, we could add 10 items now and only have the performance cost of adding one before the optimization. So this is a huge improvement.
right. Also, we improved the doors and so on. So,
Yeah, there was
um,
a bug with the doors that we fixed,
yeah,
and
crazy.
beside this like refresh rate that we fixed that helped with performance, you did also a lot of general, improvements and optimization and refactoring, as you always like to say.
Co-
Um, so
correctly.
I'm really curious. We had some people play a very on very low end machines that had a lot of issues. So I'm really interested to see how the performance is for them now and if that works better for them.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. But do you think
Uh,
we have everything covered now? The important bits.
yeah, the important bit, I think so, but I'm not particularly sure because this update is huge. We have
Yeah,
so many different things tackled, but yeah, I think we're done. We're through the
I
whole
think we're
thing.
through. And if we missed anything important, we will add it in the beginning of the next video because hopefully we will do these on a regular base, right, Niels?
Yeah, not hopefully. It's mandatory to do that. That's what I
Exactly.
say every time, the
Exactly.
whole time. Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
So,
Yeah,
with that being said, we hope this is an interesting format and it gives some more insight about what's coming to the game, what we have been doing, and who are the two idiots behind the game, basically. Yeah, let us know. You got to do the YouTube stuff now, Let us know in the comments how you like it.
yeah.
Subscribe,
Click the bell, ring
click
the
the bell,
bell.
click the button, do all
Yeah,
the
push the
things.
button.
Um,
It's
and
it reminds me on the toy you have in I think the late
push it,
90s
twist it.
or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, right. Push it, twist it. Kill your parents. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
don't do everything a toy told you to do.
Just do what we tell you, which is subscribe and like the
Yeah.
video. That's the important bit. Make sure you wishlist the game on Steam. Join our Discord if you want to suggest changes, if you want to report bugs, or if you want to get beta access. There's also applications for that. And I think that's all covered, right?
Yeah, I
So
think.
thank you, Niels, for the time and showing all these new features. And
Yeah.
say bye now.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Ah.